not a sponsor. The day was November 25th, 2000, and many were excitedly waiting for the premiere of the new made-for-TV movie, CatDog and the Great Parent Mystery. It was such a momentous occasion that they even recorded a new theme song just for this particular episode.
One fine day with a question on their mind, CatDog left old Nearbook behind. Tired of wondering, tired of feeling bad, set off searching for their mom and their dad. CatDog, 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 CatDog. Out on the road went little CatDog. They're gonna find weirdos, gonna find nuts, pussycats, goofballs, hillbilly mutts. They look real high and they look real low. Look in places where the sun don't go. CatDog, CatDog.
The episode begins with CatDog flying down the street on a makeshift cart heading to Rancid Rabbit's 10th annual Parents' Day. They set up their cart outside of the event and peek through a hole in the fence to catch a glimpse of the festivities.
Look how much fun they're having, Cat. Playing leap parent, pin the child on the parent, hot potato parent. Isn't Parents' Day magical?
Then Cliff comes up with his parents to tease CatDog, saying that they can't go to Parents' Day because they don't have parents. As Dog reminisces on the days when they used to curl up on their mom's nose while their dad sang them to sleep, Cat claims that all he remembers is them being on their own since day one. Dog then explains that today is finally going to be the day that they reunite with their long-lost parents.
Attention, CatDog's parents! Hello, 10-4! Please report the CatDog! I'm announcing, paging Mom and Dad. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here till further notice. Come get us!
But Cat continues to put Dog down, saying that their parents are never coming back. Later that night, we see CatDog go home and descend into a secret room hidden in their house.
Oh, I feel a lot of love in my parents' theory room. Love! Love! Love!
As Cat continues to try to bring him down, Dog explains that he thinks their parents are trying to find them, but they're being stopped by forces that are out of their control. Dog proceeds to share examples from his hundreds of theories of situations their parents could potentially be stuck in. Cat adamantly holds true to his belief that they aren't looking for them, or so we're led to believe. Later that night, we see CatDog in bed. Dog is muttering in his sleep about his parents, while Cat, who is still awake, goes into his secret place under the bed and pulls out a pacifier that he has hidden away. On the pacifier, we see the words "Love, Mom and Dad" etched into it. We then see Cat's true feelings, that he hopes that maybe their parents are looking for them. The next day, CatDog are in their living room when a big earthquake happens. The TV then changes to a news report where Randolph, the reporter, is saying that the giant geyser Old Up'n'Chuck at Yonderland is due to erupt within the next 24 hours. Winslow then reveals that the last time Old Up'n'Chuck erupted was about the time that CatDog showed up.
Look at that! A cute dog attached to an ugly, disgusting cat!
This leads Cat to realize that they must come from Yonderland, and he tries poorly to use reverse psychology to get Dog to suggest that they go to look for their parents there. And just like that, they head off to Yonderland.
I can hardly wait to see Mom's smiling eyes and Dad's salami green skin again.
While they're gone, the Greasers show up at CatDog's house, and Winslow explains that they left for Yonderland in search of their parents. The Greasers say they're gonna find CatDog so they can pound their whole family tree. And back to CatDog on the road. They decide to stop at a rest stop called Rest Area 51 so they can use the bathroom.
So that's how those rascals do it.
That's gotta hurt.
I found it riveting.
I hate public restrooms.
After they go to the bathroom, they find a group of people heading to the mothership because the aliens are returning everyone that they've ever abducted. Dog explains that all this lines up with one of his theories.
It's Theory 421! Mom and Dad were abducted by aliens and forced to build lunar igloos out of bars of intergalactic soap!
Surprisingly, the aliens do show up, carving a mountain into a toilet for their spaceship to land on, but of all the abductees that are dropped off, none of them are CatDog's parents. Dog decides that they're gonna rush onto the ship against Cat's wishes to see if their parents are still stuck on there.
Gee, Cat, why are you playing around with the extraterrestrial spaceman stuff? We're supposed to be looking for our parents!
They end up being chased by the aliens, which leads to Dog basically hijacking their spaceship and taking it on a joyride. All of the aliens abandon ship before we see Dog crash the ship on the top layer of a frozen lake. And of course, the very lake that they crashed on just so happens to be home to a gigantic lake monster with razor-sharp teeth, which perfectly lines up with theory number 37.
Cat! It's theory number 37! Mom and Dad got swallowed by Bessie, the mysterious lake monster!
We're about to be eaten by theory 37!
Dog gets the bright idea to look for their parents inside of the lake monster, so he ejects them from the ship and swims right towards the monster in an effort to get swallowed. They go on an epic ride through the innards of the monster before they are dropped right into the stomach of the beast. Of course, they don't find their parents there, and it's not long before the monster's belly starts filling up with stomach acid and CatDog has to try to make a quick escape. Cat hacks up a hairball, which gives him the idea to shed off all their fur and make a giant hairball so the monster will have to hack it up. The plan is a success as they are launched out of the monster's body and go flying into the night sky.
Reminds me how Mom used to wrap us up in hairballs and throw us in the air!
CatDog miraculously grows their fur back just in time for the hairball to crash land in a strange dark forest. Dog sniffs around for a while and eventually stumbles upon a tree with a mysterious red glow, or as he likes to call it, theory number 2001.
Our parents fell down a tree hole and were captured by a tribe of evil mutant wood nymphs. Well, I guess I was wrong. Nothing in there but red-hot Peruvian fire ants.
Cat gets completely fed up and declares that they're going straight to Yonderland with no more side trips. No more aliens, no more monsters, no more fire ants, just them going straight there. That is, until he stumbles upon a sign for Yokelberg, home of happy cats and dogs living together in peace for 50 years. They excitedly head towards Yokelberg, which has two houses in the middle of it that look very similar to CatDog's house. They walk into town and I can't help but notice that the place is full of backwoods simple folk who are just living their best life out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, howdy, friend!
Welcome to Yokelberg!
We all celebrating 50 years of peace and harmony.
You come to join the festivities? Well, shut my mouth and grease me up. I sure enough blind to want to join the oopsie-doo.
The community is celebrating 50 years of peace, and as the music starts, CatDog notices what seems to be an older CatDog singing that, at first glance, looks like it could be their parents, which lines up perfectly with theory number 76.
One day, Mama and Daddy were wandering through the forest, and they got hit on the head by a big old giant redwood tree. And gosh darn it, when they woke up, they thought they was country western singers.
CatDog starts making their way through the packed crowd, and there is no shortage of peculiar people to be seen in this town.
Have some home-brewed catniparilla, cuz.
Oh, excuse me.
They start to approach what they assume to be their parents, as the greasers, who've been trailing them this whole time, are hot on their tail ready to pound CatDog and their parents. CatDog approaches the country singers, and things seem to go well, at least at first.
Welcome back! Here we are!
Lube! Lube! Oh, Lube, you're back! My baby's come back, my son, my child, my boy, my chip off the old block!
After feeling really down in the dumps about the duo not being their parents, Lube's dad then approaches Cat.
That's the one, Paul. Him. He burped right up in my little old butt.
Hang on a minute. Did you just burp in my pretty little girl's face, boy?
Well, of course I didn't.
That's your dad. I even smelled it.
Dog.
Real hot dog. Well, you know what that means.
In these here parts, darling, if y'all burp in somebody's face, that means you got marriage on your mind.
This turns the celebration into a completely unplanned wedding that Cat is literally dragged into by the girl that he has no interest in. Cat gets desperate and ends up saying something really offensive to about 50% of the population of Yokelberg.
Dog, you yapping fleabag! I don't want to get married, especially to some lousy dog!
And just like that, CatDog reignited the 50-year settled feud between the cats and dogs in Jokelberg. Hairballs and bones start flying as a war is raging between both parties in town. It's a vicious battle that seems to get more brutal as the scene goes on.
Grab your ball, boys!
During the battle, the bridge over the river down below gets cut off, and CatDog is stretched between the two big houses in town. With both sides having run out of ammo, they use CatDog as a bridge to meet each other in hand-to-hand combat in the middle. But CatDog's body can only hold so much weight, and everyone in town ends up sinking down to the river, then getting slingshotted back up into Jokelberg, while CatDog gets launched back down below to float on a log in the river. As they float away, CatDog sees the city of Jokelberg fall down into ruins. Cliff, who is still in Jokelberg, convinces the town people that they should stop fighting and direct their anger towards CatDog.
Get to pounding us some CatDog.
Yeah, that's right. There's a dog that makes sense.
Cat and Dog make up while they're floating on the log down the river, just in time for them to get launched down a waterfall. When they reach the bottom, the pool of water that they end up in flushes like a toilet, and they get sucked down and then spit out of a geyser in yonder land. They look for like all of 30 seconds, then Dog jumps to the conclusion that their parents aren't there. He has an immediate, uncharacteristic change of demeanor.
Looking for our parents was a dumb idea.
Right!
Let's just go home.
Go home? Go... Did you say go home? But what about the rest of your theories?
Theories. My theories are stupid.
Dog decides to quit and that he isn't going to look for their parents anymore. Cat has a sudden change of heart and admits that he wishes that he was more like Dog and that he had never lost hope that their parents are out there. More importantly, he says he isn't going to let Dog give up searching for their parents. The two come to the conclusion that no matter what happens, they will always be brothers and will always have each other. Just then, another earthquake starts as the geysers are about to blow. CatDog runs away as they crash into a big blue four-eyed Sasquatch. The Sasquatch picks them up and carries them away, climbing up a rock formation and taking them into a cave. After running CatDog to safety, the Sasquatch stops, holding CatDog in hand.
Hi-ho, diggity!
Mommy! Daddy!
I finally found my boys.
Oh, what's for dinner?
Cat asks about why they aren't a CatDog too, and Mom explains that they actually found CatDog out on the ledge outside when they were babies.
Well, then where did we come from?
Well, dear, we really don't know.
Heck, we don't know where your mother came from either, but that doesn't matter because she's your mother and you're our boys.
Then we get to see a nice montage that shows how great CatDog's childhood was, and that Dog's memories that he recalls are all true. And we also get a glimpse into that sad, fateful day when CatDog was separated from their parents. We also learn that CatDog's parents have been searching for them this entire time, and plot twist, all of Dog's bizarre theories were completely true and they actually happened.
Strangest things kept happening to us. We was frozen in an Arctic glacier, marooned on an island of rabid weasels, abducted by aliens, swallowed by a giant lake monster, captured by a tribe of evil mutant wood nymphs, and we even thought we was country and western singers for a while.
Their mother even kept the other half of the pacifier that Cat's been hiding all these years. After a while, Winslow shows up, seeming sad that CatDog will probably be moving out of the house that they all live in, but then he turns into his usual jerky self and leaves, saying that he found some friends of theirs. Just then, the greasers and all the folks from Jokelberg show up to beat up CatDog, but they get scared away by CatDog's parents.
Hey, everybody! This is our mom and dad!
Hello.
Hiya.
The group finally works up the nerve to attack CatDog and their parents, but right when Dog starts to go into defense mode, old Up and Chuck erupts again, and Cat valiantly uses it to help his family escape together. With the CatDog family having escaped, everyone left behind gets eaten by the lake monster, which seems to show up out of thin air. From there, the episode ends with CatDog celebrating their own parents' day at home, having been newly reunited with their mom and dad. We get a nice little montage of the family doing activities together and enjoying each other's company.
Parents! Oh, we got parents! Small, slimy, big, and grimy parents!
Though we might seem strange to you,
We are parents through and through.
I bet yours are weirdos too!
Because they're parents!
And that's it. With that triple-length episode, there were still some unanswered questions. Specifically, we don't know where exactly CatDog came from, but we do know that they do have parents that love them very much and that they were looking for them this whole time. After this episode, there were only 5 more episodes of CatDog that had aired before they finally ended the series, but I personally feel like this movie should have been the end of CatDog. But what do you think? Did you enjoy this episode when it came out? Do you remember seeing it when it originally aired on Nickelodeon all the way back in 2000? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like so that more people can see it, and if you aren't subscribed yet, then hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
One fine day with a splash and a smack, CatDog finally did come back. Thankful for everything that they had. A huge hairy mom and a little green dad. CatDog, 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 CatDog. Alone no more is a little CatDog. CatDog, CatDog.